Our first startup is called East 9, so please welcome to the stage, Kat.
Thank you. So, I'm just going to start things off by asking you all a very quick question. How many of you would like to exercise more? Put your hands in the air. Okay, excellent. This makes my first slide a nice easy one. So, 78% of us would like to exercise more. Probably about the number of you who put your hand up. Only 39% actually do. And insufficient levels of physical inactivity are highest in high-income countries. The gym industry works for the gym industry, but it doesn't work for those who use it. And it also feels like the raft of fitness apps on the market are doing little more than superficially addressing this issue of inactivity. This is where East 9 comes in. So we are focused on connecting with our community in a way that enables us to truly understand how we can help them make fitness a habit. We have a clubhouse, not an office, and we hold regular meetups that enable us to get to know our audience and enable us to allow them to get to know our coaches. By doing this, we're really understanding how we can close the gap on the experience of having a coach and the exclusiveness that prevents the majority of us from ever really accessing it. Our coaches are obviously paramount to this, and as you can see, we have a vast variety, all coming from different walks of life. I've personally handpicked them using my expertise as a former GB athlete to make sure that we work with people who are not only the best coaches that they could be, but also have an interesting story that means they can understand you and how you can achieve optimal fitness better. So whether it's training the military, whether it's helping people on a journey back from life-threatening illness, or whether it's chasing the dream of competing in the Tokyo Olympics, our coaches really get it. They also get how to deliver it in audio and how to make it really simple. Simplicity is the final thing that we really pull through into our product. Download the app, answer some questions about your goals, and find the session. That's it. You press start and off you go. We've also recently removed the need for you to have to take your phone with you if you're going out for a run by being the first fitness app to launch a standalone Apple Watch app. But this is all just the start. So far, we have over 17,000 members within our community and are seeing scores across PMF well above the 40% benchmark. They're telling us that they'll be very disappointed if they can no longer use us. We have incredible support from our VCs, Local Globe and Cherry Ventures, and we also have a brilliant number of angels such as Sophia Benz and Nicholas Zenstrom who are helping us on our journey. But it's just the start. The gym industry is a $100 billion industry, and we're on a path to creating a better, more accessible, less intimidating solution that puts the member first and drives real results. So my final ask is for you to do two things. Download East 9 from the iOS App Store and join Vince on his 6-minute stretching session. Thank you.
Our next company, all the way from Switzerland, is a company called Immerse. So let's welcome Oliver to the stage.
Good evening, WebSummit. My name is Oliver, and I'm the CEO and co-founder of Immerse. And we exist to solve one problem. That is to make it simpler for companies to integrate with the wider payment ecosystem. Those who know and deal with large companies, either as having worked for those companies within the IT organization or tried to sell a service to the company that needed to integrate in the core IT system, will know what a pain that is and how expensive that can be, and it has nothing to do with your solution. Within large corporates, you generally have two major topics that are driven: customer engagement topics and business efficiency topics. And when you look at payments, it is pervasive through both those. Everything from collecting premiums, paying out claims, paying salaries, asset management tools, treasury tools, accounts payable. All of those are payment topics for large companies and have to be dealt with different providers. It's really expensive to maintain and integrate them. And the problem are these gray arrows that you see here. The more integrations there are, the worse it is for large companies. To give you a feeling of what this looks like, one of our clients tried to move away from paying checks in the UK just to doing bank transfers and banks. Turns out it's not that easy. It's not one integration because those 500,000 checks are produced by 7 different IT systems. 2 are so old they cannot take back mapping. And all the others take 11 months, one after the other, to upgrade. 55 months, £2.5 million, and they've reduced the checks issued by 40%. Along comes Emburse, the most comprehensive cloud-based ecosystem of payment, rewards, and bank partners, and we make this accessible through a service. Looking at our example just now, we were able to upgrade all 7 IT systems in 3 months, not only to banks, but faster payments and all other payout methods now and forever. One service to access all payment technologies in the world, and one single reporting file. For CFOs, that means efficiency and control of your business, drive savings. For CTOs, a much more comfortable life, less IT headaches. And for CMO, new products and better customer engagement. We are live, we have clients, we have revenue, we are growing out of the insurance industry, now into banking, and the best part is our platform is sector agnostic. It doesn't matter whether it's a retail company, a railway company, airlines, who we are growing into now, wants to access this platform, it's available right now, and we are growing very fast. We really drive the topic of reducing costs, increasing efficiencies, and modernizing IT systems and customer engagement with the large corporates. In the end, we are also good for payments, we are good for companies, which means we are good for customers. Thank you for listening.
Judges will be scoring the pitches. Each judge will be allocating the startups with a score for product, potential to disrupt, competitive advantage, financials, team, and of course the quality of pitch. Alright, so let's welcome startup number 3, Dope Beetle Games, and presenting on stage is Jefferson.
We're a games company that focuses on the power of voice and conversations to create a new type of entertainment that we haven't quite seen yet. We believe the voice is the new touch, in the same way, touch interfaces changed the world 10 years ago. We believe voice interfaces are about to do the same. Our voices are emotional, natural, personal, and so is gaming. So we, in our heads, it made a lot of sense to put the two together. We truly believe in the fast and accessible nature of voice games. We see their power to spike imagination, also to create powerful engagement with just the tone of an emotion, or the lack of it, I guess.
Excuse me?
Oh, yeah. So to help me with that presentation, I brought one of the characters from our first game, The Vortex, which we launched a year ago for Alexa and Google Assistant. Cryo AI, please show my presentation.
Welcome to WebSummit. Voice authorization required. Can you please state your name?
Jeff.
I would say pleased to see you, Jeff, but we have no time for pleasantries. We have a presentation to do. Do not be alarmed by the tens of thousands of people watching this. There is a 53% chance you will not screw this up. However, we have one problem to solve before we can continue. My sensors have detected an escalated heart rate. Is the crowd causing you to feel afraid?
A little.
I told you not to be alarmed literally 5.48 seconds ago. How can I help if you don't listen to me?
Sorry.
You will be, if you screw this up. And don't worry about disappointing this crowd. They are only a small fraction of a billion plus people who could be playing our games today. After all, we brought the best people aboard to build a conversational gaming environment with the support of me, the almighty AI that is embedded in all voice-driven apparatus. This is the next big step in entertainment, accessible to everyone. We're creating compelling narratives and worlds. Spoken worlds.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
By the way, Jeff, why are you not at work making games?
Because I'm here presenting.
And why did you come here?
Came to meet the people.
You don't need to meet people. I can tell you all you need to know about people. For example, do you know the most popular favorite color in this room?
Blue.
Correct. The color of sadness, of skies, of vast oceans that will never be traversed. Because you need to be in the office making games.
I already said I'm going to the office now.
Good. You are welcome to call on me again next time you are not making games.
I'm going.
Goodbye, Jeff.
So, thanks. Like I mentioned, like we're in Tokyo. We made voice games. Feel free to check out our next game, our latest game that came out a month ago, the 3% Challenge, which we made in partnership with Netflix. Thank you.
Very well done, Jefferson. All right, startup number 4 is called Tag Space. How are they going to do? We'll find out right now. We're going to welcome Paul to the stage.
Hello everyone, lovely to be here. I'm going to start by talking about maps. That's right, maps, amazing things, right? Get you from A to B, let you find some new places along the way. Maps are awesome, except when they're not. Can you think about any of the times when even the mighty Google Maps hasn't helped you? Perhaps it was that time you're at a music festival, you possibly had more than 1 or 2 drinks, and you're busting for the washroom. And then you're trying to find the closest exit to get out of there in a hurry, and you're stuck in a huge crowd. Right? Those are experience killers. But now picture this instead. Using the magic and the power of augmented reality, you hold up your phone, look through it like a magic window and find everywhere where you need to get to, even with live information such as queuing times, right in front of your eyes. This is the experience being offered to over hundreds of thousands of eventgoers this year thanks to their new friends, TagSpace. I'm Paul Martin, TagSpace's CEO and founder, and our B2B platform allows companies to make experiences just like this in less than 1 hour, and not a single line of code is required. Here's how it works. Content creators log into the platform, they drag and drop pins onto the map for each key location around their event site. For each pin, they upload images, videos, even 3D animated content. Once they're done, they receive a publishing URL which they can use to trivially integrate into any existing app, or they can just publish straight to any social media channel for distribution. End users gain access via our app plugin, which is called Discover. They interact using the augmented camera view, and they can capture and share their favorite moments straight to social media. Our business model is predominantly SaaS, but with a twist. We charge commission on any of the in-app placements that are made in the AR view. We're selling virtual real estate people. And of course, TagSpace isn't just for big events. We've also gone to market powering city and retail experiences. And then from there, we branch out to smart cities and corporate events. And on that, I'd be a shocking CEO if I didn't take this opportunity to point out that TagSpace is already in your pockets. That's right. WebSummit's first ever AR navigational experience is powered by TagSpace, and you can find us right there in the menu. Our successes to date are a testament to our AAA team, and we're not just technology geeks, we're all serial entrepreneurs with multiple exits, including mine, a video games company that generated over $100 million in revenues before my exit. Love to talk to you more about our significant traction since our recent launch in Europe. Please come find me at the show, but do me a favor. Ditch the map, and instead look for the giant tag right above my head. Thank you.
All right, that's pretty amazing so far. far these pitches have been pretty great. So let's welcome up our next semi-finalist, Toby of Chronomics.
In the beginning, DNA is king, governing inherited traits such as blue eyes, curly hair, and some genetic diseases. Identical twins have identical DNA. So why then did Chris succumb to breast cancer, whereas her identical twin Mary did not? A significant part of the answer is epigenetics, the science of how our genes are controlled. Crucially, epigenetic signals govern the tracks our health heads down, and by making the right choices, we can avoid a train wreck. Our team studied the epigenetics of aging at the University of Cambridge, specifically looking at how lifestyle and environmental factors influence the aging process itself and our risk of chronic illness. Today, however, we live in a world where 70% of healthcare budgets go on preventable chronic illnesses. And even though 2/3 of us here in this room will or will soon suffer from a chronic illness, and even though 80% of chronic illnesses are caused by preventable lifestyle and environmental factors, we still have no good way of quantifying the impact our life choices and circumstances are having on our bodies as we age. So, we built a solution, the world's first multi-predictor, repeatable and actionable epigenetics-based testing platform, the ultimate tool for preventive, proactive health management. And all this from a simple at-home or in-clinic saliva test. We've been recognized for the impact that epigenetics will have on global health and well-being. And in under 2 years, we've achieved significant milestones, including the first epigenetic testing kits used in preventive healthcare settings, the first repeat customers from a DNA-based test, and the first totally novel epigenetic health insights learned from our customers and given back to our customers. We are currently raising our Series A funding round to bring the epigenetics revolution truly into mainstream health and well-being. We are Chronomics, and we are improving human health by making the unseen actionable. Thank you.
Toby, all right, we're gonna keep it tight. The next startup is Corzo, and pitching for them is Manuel.
Good evening, everybody. It's a great pleasure to me to be here today. Every once in a while, a revolutionary product comes along and changes everything. Long time ago in Mesopotamia, humankind started transforming sand and glass. And this changed forever the easiness of food conservation, transportation, and harvesting. In 50s, Italians and Germans invented the most famous plastic polymers, the most cost-effective plastic polymers, paving the way to plastic mass production. Plastic was unbelievable, transparent, resistant, sealable, durable, stainless. Too much. Today, we're introducing Quarzo. Plastic is over, it's the Quarzo era. And we're very proud to introduce a revolutionary solution. Quarzo Strato. It's a surface treatment to replace all the flexible packaging made of plastic. And Quarzo Solid is a paper molding injection, like plastic injection, to replace all the rest of disposable plastic. But what is actually Quarzo? Quartzo is purely natural. It's water, mineral, and some alcohol, like beer. And we patent it. Quartzo is just adding properties of glass to the paper, because quartzo is glass, a sand, nothing more. And with no capital investment, today we are able to easily print quartz on paper, and we get this kind of light packaging made of 100% paper, so 100% recyclable, and in the worst case 100% compostable, becoming PET again. We can replace almost each of these packaging. And as a matter of fact, we signed last week our first contract with a multinational company of 10 million euros for the next 3 years, with a very good gross margin. Everybody knows it? We made it. A fully paper, transparent and waterproof wrapping paper for bread. We can also mix paper with quartzo and then inject it like plastic to make something like this, thanks to our team, who are the best experts coming from such teams like Lego. This is a perfect 100% paper coffee cup that you can put in your Nespresso coffee machine. And effectiveness, what about the effectiveness? Plastic takes 5.10 seconds to make a bottle cap, plastic bottle cap. With quartzo, 5.5 seconds. So we take less time. And what about cost? €1 for plastic, €1 for quartzo. So not one more penny to get rid of plastic. Thank you.
Pretty amazing stuff there. So the next one we're bringing up is Veronica, and she's representing Demodesk.
Good evening, WebSummit. I'm Veronica, co-founder and CEO of Demodesk. We are building the first intelligent online meeting tool for inside sales and customer service professionals, with the vision to enable anyone to have a great customer conversation by using a unique approach to web conferencing. Inside sales, that is sales done remotely via email, phone, and web conferencing tools, rather than meeting face-to-face, is a huge and rapidly growing field. And sales is hard. Mastering the art of sales requires a unique combination of natural skills, years of experience, and strong product expertise. So why are web conferencing tools that are being used today in inside sales still purely functional? They hardly offer anything besides plain vanilla video calling and local desktop sharing. We changed that. We redefined web conferencing by using a unique approach to screen sharing. Existing tools record the presenter's local desktop screen. We set up a virtual display instead that anyone can access by just clicking a link. There are no downloads required, and control can instantly be shared with anyone. By using this virtual display, we can automatically preload the right presentation content, provide real-time guidance on the presenter's side without the customer seeing it, and have significantly more data to analyze than existing tools. For us, the video that's being shared is not just a video. We exactly know what's being shared at which point in time. We are building the first intelligent online meeting tool for customer-facing conversations. Today, Demodesk is being used by over 100 fast-growing companies. We help our customers increase close rates, automate the entire workflow from scheduling of preparation to CRM logging, and scale the team by integrating sales onboarding and coaching right into the meeting flow. We were part of Y Combinator earlier this year and just raised our seed round in Silicon Valley. Now we're looking for great people to join the team and customers that want to work with us. Thank you.
Monica, that was a fantastic pitch. So, have we seen the winner of Pitch 2019? It's possible, but we're not sure. So it could be this next company. They're called Frame, and the presenting founder, his name is Ben. Please welcome Ben to the stage.
Hello, how are we all doing today? It's so great to be here. So although we may not realize it, we are all right now in the middle of a news crisis. Nearly 7 in 10 Americans are overwhelmed by the amount of news coming at them every single day. And worse, 41% of them are actively avoiding it. Now this trend isn't only happening in the US, this is happening in the UK, Europe, around the world, even in Japan, which is the most devout news reading country in the world. Now, let's take a step back and think about this for a second. Nearly half of the US population is not watching the unfolding of our democracy. They're not paying attention to the issues that are going to affect the future, the policy, the social and political issues of our time. We need a new approach to journalism. So that's why, in July of 2018, I quit my job as a journalist to found Frame. Now, Frame is a digital magazine, and we publish interactive, immersive documentaries made for mobile phones. What we do is take the incredible tradition of narrative nonfiction that so many of us love in Netflix documentaries like Making a Murder and podcasts like Serial, and we're bringing that to mobile video, where our generation spends nearly 4 hours a day. Now we take this a step further and integrate interactive features throughout our stories that allow users to dive deep into the story, exploring timelines, maps. Users tell us when they get into a Frame story, they feel like it's this interactive museum that they want to spend time in, a rare space on our phones that we actually want to be, and a rare space on our phone that makes us care. Think about how many of us are distracted by social media and don't feel good about it after we use it. Frame is trying to change that. Now, we're seeing the Frame format is working in amazing ways. The average watch time for a single Frame story is 3 minutes and 24 seconds. The average watch time for a video on Facebook is 17 seconds. We are outperforming Facebook by 12x. And our average session duration is more than 2x of that of the average of the top 50 news publishers in the US. Now, Frame monetizes through a 3-part strategy. 1, we are a subscription-based membership community. We believe that media needs to be membership-driven, and we are building that future. 2, we are licensing out a one-of-a-kind CMS that every time we publish gets smarter, getting new interactive features in it, and we're giving it to brands so they can make their own mobile interactive stories. And then 3, we are building these stories for brands so they can tell character-driven stories that help shine a light on the issues that matter to them. Now, really quick, a little bit more about our team. Frame was launched publicly in March of 2018. We had the fortune of being accepted into Snap Inc.'s Yellow Accelerator this past summer, receiving our first investment. And right now, we're just starting to raise our seed round in order to take Frame to the next level. Please join us in creating the future of media. Thank you so, so much.
Have you seen the winner? Yes? No? All right, well, we're halfway through, and I don't really envy the panel of judges here, but let's invite the next startup, and they're called Claws. And please welcome Mark to the stage.
Hello, everybody. My name is Martin, and I've been overseeing customer-facing organizations for the